Alright, welcome in everyone. Welcome in Bobby Watts. Today we've got something a little different. We haven't done a reaction stream in like 8 months, a year. Somewhere around there. I was supposed to react to like the Switch 2 announcement and stuff, but I didn't really get round to it. This time we've got the Sony State of Play. We haven't done one for a while. I'm really hoping that this one gives us at least a few things that we want, like an update on the Wolverine game that they had going. Maybe some Resident Evil news before the big reveal on Friday. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. We're about 20 minutes out. I kind of went live a little early, but I was hoping to pull Cidal in here maybe in like five minutes or so. And we'll have a little chat about what we think could be in here. There we go. This is what we're currently staring at. I also found it funny, my stream appears here. I might have turned the music down too much. I want a bit of music in the background here. Just a little bit of ambiance. Let me get chat up. Bloodborne on PC? Nah, never. Man, I hope one day. I don't think we'll get anything like that here. Like a remaster or a PC. I think if they are gonna do it, they're probably gonna wait for that PS6 at this point. Because what a way to launch the PS6 would that be? Kinda like what they did with Demon's Souls. With the PS5, that would be badass as hell. So I don't think we're gonna see that, but it would be cool if it did appear. It could be Resident Evil 9, there could be Resident Evil Code Veronica, obviously more Wolverine. And obviously we'll go over some of this with Cidal here in a bit too. Yeah, but the Nintendo Switch 2 is out tomorrow. And I still don't know 100% whether I'm gonna get mine. I'm hoping I do, but it's a bit up in the air. It says ready to ship on the order, but they still haven't taken the money, so I'm a bit concerned. But it is a different order status than it was yesterday, so I'm taking that as a win. Something else I did notice too is Sony did make sure to let us know what the situation is with co-streaming. They say, please note that this broadcast may include copyrighted content, licensed music that PlayStation does not control. We welcome and celebrate our amazing co-streamers and creators, but licensing agreements outside of our control could interfere with co-streams or VOD archives. If you're planning to save this broadcast, or create recap videos, or to repost clips, we advise omitting the copyrighted music. So I will just remove some of it later. But it looks like we're good to co-stream. We have permission. We're good. We would have been good anyway, but it's nice to have that permission there. Hope y'all like the bops here. And about to get a copyright strike. I'm gonna get a few copyright claims for sure. I think the last event I did was it a Nintendo one or an Xbox one or something? There was like 25 copyright claims in that video, and then I like took the video down, took the stream down, edited most of them out, put in Hyper Potions music. Thanks for the follow, Bonka Bongs. I appreciate it. But yeah, I like took the video down, edited out. Oh my god, thanks for the sub. Holy hell. Super appreciated. We don't get subs in here that often. I feel like we should have a party. My music's very streamer music. I try to keep it that way, for sure. I don't technically have full rights to use this music, but they did have on their YouTube channel for a while that they give permission for streamers to use it. You know, give or take, fair use and whatnot. I do get claims all the time, but I'm hoping that if we ever get monetized on YouTube, that I can reach out to them, pay them if I need to. I do love their music. This is Hyper Potions. But yeah, with that last stream, it had like 25 copyright claims on it. I took out half of them, re-uploaded it, and then there was like another 20 copyright claims that weren't there before. I took it down again, I edited more out, and basically half the thing was just removed, and I'm like, this is garbage. No one wants to watch this one. So then I just kind of left it up. I cut out more of them with the YouTube editor, and then I just gave up. Maybe you once said that you don't really listen to most music. What's your all-time favorite artist or genre? Used to just be Tenacious D, because I like meme-y sort of music. Also, I do realize that all of these video suggestions are covering up chat on the screen. I'm sticking around for Wolverine or maybe some... Oh yeah, God of War! There's probably going to be like a remastered collection. Because that was the rumor from the anniversary that we had not too long ago. That they were going to do the anniversary collection, bring that over, give it a bigger makeover. I don't know if we'll get anything relating to the newer trilogy. Like, the newer ones were supposed to be a trilogy, so there is a new one. But I'm thinking that's maybe a few years off. It's probably just a collection. But I'll take that. Apparently they're locked to PS3, so... Alright, let me inform Cidal. Actually, no, we'll leave it like 4 more minutes till we get Cidal in here. I don't want to get him in too early, because last time we did this, we were sitting around for like an hour. Because after this timer, there ended up being another timer. Maybe a teaser for the new one? That's possible. I mean, that Wolverine trailer came out 3 years ago. And where the fuck is that? Hopefully here today, but... Yeah, I could see them teasing it. And then, because PS6 is out in 2028, chances are the new God of War will be a PS6 launch title. Probably cross-gen like Ragnarok was. I do wish there was a better way for me to do chat here without it being covered up by the suggestions. How to get that Elder Scrolls 6 treatment. But yeah, with like favorite artist or genre, Tenacious D, Metallica, Pantera. Hailstorm is pretty good. Can't think of much off the top of my head. Theater mode? We can't do that till this is live though. Like, it doesn't have the bar. I wish there was just a way to hide recommendations. I don't need them. I don't care. Like, it's cool to see my own stream there, but... if I want to, like, be recommended stuff, I'll just go to my homepage. Is this Doom music? I mean, I won't get claimed for that. We can have Doom music. It's kind of nice ambience. The Switch 2 is such a money vacuum. Everything is right now. But the console itself is priced fine. I see zero problems with the console pricing. It's just those games. Those games are rough. Although I did notice that the Pokemon game, the new Pokemon, it's still not a great price, but they're pricing it at 60 instead of 70 or 80. So it's like 10 to 20 pounds cheaper. Which, I mean, we gotta take the W's where they come. They may not be the best W's. It may not be the good old days of 40, 50-pound Pokemon or even 30-pound, but it's better than 70 or 80, so I'll take it. Alright, let me notify Cidal. I couldn't really hear what Cidal was saying there. I've got his stream muted so that you guys don't hear it. I just told him to call me when he's ready. So I need another monitor, that's for damn sure. And this monitor's breaking. It's been flickering all day and I don't know why. I think like Windows fucked it. Oh god, it's been a few messages since I did that. Just wait a couple years, don't watch anything about the game. Pick one up secondhand at CEX or something. Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, some of the magic of the physical copies has died a bit with the game key cards and whatnot. But at least for Nintendo exclusive games, Nintendo are making sure to put the full game on the cartridge. So for like Pokemon or Mario or Zelda, we should be good. Goes down sometimes 30, yeah, for sure. I think that's how I got. Hi.
Okay. Are we watching this on YouTube or Twitch?
YouTube, better quality. I'll send you the link. There is the one with the subtitles too, but it'll probably be more out of sync with each other.
Yep.
If we use the two different versions. I mean, it'll probably desync anyway by like a few seconds, but... I'm assuming everyone can hear Cidal?
Testing, testing.
Yeah, I see you peeking on there. Peeking was maybe a bad choice of words, but...
I'm peeking.
Yeah. You can return it back to store credit, endless fun. Yeah, that's true. The good old days. Yeah, I love cartridges too. Definitely a physical person. I'm gonna dip, have some dinner, but it was nice to drop into the stream. Hit you up whenever. Yeah, for sure. It was nice to have you here, and thanks for the sub. Thanks for the follow. You enjoy your meal. Hopefully catch you sometime in the future. Alright, yeah, so we're now 8 minutes out. Oh, they started their timer, which is 9 minutes out.
Any predictions?
I was about to say that, yeah, before they started. They have their own music? Before we get into that? My tab might be muted. Oh my god, it's loud.
Yeah, it is.
Bear with me, everyone. I will sort... Oh my god, my OBS moved. About there, okay? Maybe there we can turn it back up a bit more when it gets into it. Switch to this scene. That should be good. Alright, yeah, so predictions. We were talking about it a little bit before you hopped in. There's some stuff that I kind of have a feeling will be here just from leaks, rumors, information in the past. So we got a teaser trailer for Marvel's Wolverine. 3 years ago at a State of Play. We haven't really had anything since then about that game. Kind of feels like this should be the time. I'm hoping that we see Wolverine.
We've been catching up to those movies too.
The Marvel movies?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, there's Wolverine, there's Resident Evil. Now that is a cross-platform game, of course. That's Capcom. But they do tend to favor Sony when they do their announcements. So they tend to do like a teaser in the Sony event before Summer Game Fest. And then they generally say either come to the Capcom event or come to Summer Game Fest and we will show you more. So they'll like give us a short trailer of like one of the games they're working on, like Resi 9. And then they'll be like, oh, we also have Code Veronica. And we'll show you more of that tomorrow or Friday or whatever. So I think maybe some of that. Bonka Bongs in chat mentioned God of War, and that did remind me we had the anniversary of God of War not too long ago. And there was kind of a rumor based around that a collection would be remastered. So the collection that's on PS3 of all the old games would come to like PS5 and PC and stuff.
Ooh.
So that could be here. Outside of that, I don't really know, outside of just updates on games, like that marathon game that stole artwork from an artist from Bungie, or that Intergalactic game, which is Naughty Dog's next game. Hey girl, happy Pride Month. Happy Pride Month to you too, Dreams Anime. And
happy
welcome
Pride
in.
Month. That artwork situation was nuts.
Yeah. They're gonna have to go back. Honestly, there's a few options. Either back to the drawing board, pay the artist what it's worth, and probably far more since they stole. Or, like, completely trash the game. But it's, like, almost a finished game, so that's pretty rough.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think that would, like, almost completely kill Bungie if they had to trash this.
Wouldn't be much of a loss.
Yeah. I mean, they went downhill after Halo Reach with 343. They haven't really done anything since then. They've done Destiny. And then Destiny 2.
Hate the vaulting stuff. It's not vaulting if you can't fucking recover the content.
Yeah.
To, like, protect yourself from a lawsuit, even. You're just trashing it. I don't call my dumpster a vault.
Yeah, there's also the stuff that they do with Destiny with sunsetting content that people have paid for in the past. And then they're like, yeah, this content we're not doing anymore. So, you know, you can't play it anymore. It's like, hold on, I gave you money for this content and you just stripped it away from me?
I can go back to RuneScape and it's pretty much the same game that it always was, even in elementary. Like Destiny 2, when I played it, I don't think that any of the content that I've played is in there, and I bought like 2 expansions.
Yeah. I literally bought every expansion for Destiny near launch. Didn't play it for years, finally came back to play it, and every bit of content I'd paid for was no longer in the game. I was like, what the fuck? The game just wasn't my thing at the time, and then I found someone to play it with, and no longer had the shit I paid for.
Yeah.
You're in Spain? Hell yeah. I've heard Spain's actually really good this time of year. Hope you're having a good time. Steam's the only time you like having a digital library. Other than that, you're a physical person too. Yeah, I just love physical too much when it comes to like console stuff. When it's PC, I fully agree. Like Steam is the only library I really accept. Like I only use Epic for the free games that they give out, and even then I don't think I've ever played one. I just keep collecting them. I'm a hoarder.
I think I played something that I got free on Epic. Bear and Breakfast might have been one.
Yeah.
That was a fun game.
I did like watching you play that one.
It's
I remember
very
when
chill.
it was announced in the... Fuck, what is it? It's the... Oh, I'm having a brain fart. The guys that make Psychonauts and Brutal Legends. Double Fine.
Yeah, Double Fine.
They do their indie events, which I think is immediately after Summer Game Fest on Friday. In like their last one or the one before, they showed off Bear and Breakfast.
Hmm.
I remembered liking the look of it. It was cool to see you play it.
Yeah. Can definitely recommend it.
Yeah. What are you waiting for? Some reveal? Honestly, just anything they want to give us. This stuff that I'm hoping to see, like Wolverine. I want to finally see a release date. I want to see some gameplay. I want to see God of War Collection. Bring all those retro ones back. But I'm not holding out hope for anything. Obviously, everyone's going to say Bloodborne. Bring Bloodborne back. Do the remaster. Put it on PC. I think if we do get that eventually, it'll be a PS6 thing. Like, it has to be at this point. PS6 is out in 3 years. The Last of Us 3 would be in, like, 3 or 4 years. It just kind of seems to be lining up that everything would be PS6 at this point, if it's something, like, huge.
Hmm.
I think the only thing that would still be PS5 is, like, Wolverine and GTA 6 and Resident Evil 9. Don't think there's a ton that's going to be coming to this system from like next year onwards.
I'm gonna go grab a drink before this begins.
You got 50 seconds, friend. Right, so I was typing that you said it. Yeah, I got you. I have the same brain power, the same... That's not where I wanted to go with that. The same brain cell. We share a brain cell. All of us here. Bubby Watts, you. Cidal, me. We all share a single brain cell. Damn, it was fast.
Yeah, I'm fast as fuck.
Fast as fuck, boy. You're manifesting Bloodborne too. I mean, hey, you never know. There's definitely been some crazy games that have just come out of nowhere over the last couple of years, so... Literally can be surprised. Okay, let me get this up. Adjust the volume as it goes on. Maybe a little quiet.
Yakuza?
I was about to say, I've got like a Dragon vibes. But I don't know if they're just doing some weird intro here.
Yeah, like...
But yeah, there will be a lot of copyrighted music, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Can't really avoid that.
They did at least pre-warn us this time in the description. They've caught on and they're pre-warning. This reminds me of something on PS3. Just can't remember the name of it.
Oh, a little Tetris thing.
Look, what was that game on the PS3 with like the white outlines things? It's like Tetris Connected, but with That weird
Oh,
PS3
yeah.
game mixed in.
I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember his name.
Oh, Luminous. Mine buffered briefly there, I'm not sure why.
PlayStation VR 2.
It is nice to see the VR2 still getting some games. Because it stopped getting games for a short while.
Hello from Enhance. I'm Tetsuya Mizuguchi. ディレクターの石原隆です。ルミネスアライズのトレーラーを楽しんでいただけたでしょうか。この秋、PlayStation 5、PSVR 2対応で発売予定です。ルミネスアライズは美しいビジュアルが没入感を高め、いつまでも遊びたくなるゲーム体験となっています。
Is the audio okay for everyone?
心地よくプレイヤーを共感覚の世界へと導きます。まあよくある普通のパズルゲームってことだよね。
It's just Tetris, but you have to take acid before you play. Yeah, the audio is good. Awesome.
シングルとマルチプレイの体験版を配信予定です。ぜひ皆さん手に取って遊んでみてください。Thank you and enjoy the rest of State of Play.
First they showed us like a new Luminous game, and then the guys that did Tetris Connected came out, or Tetris Effect or whatever.
The future.
It came out live on stream. It is Pride Month.
It's a promise.
Slay Queens.
One we're turning into reality. With our third generation of Luna filament and advanced generative AI, we're reshaping the line between dreams and reality. We create life for our future. Delphi Corporation.
Why do I get PlayStation Home vibes?
Let's see about getting passed through to Earth.
Or is this that Alters game?
Trying to kill us.
Looks like Death Stranding armor.
Oh, I think that is Death Stranding.
You patched me up.
No? Capcom. Oh shit.
I am DI03367. They are pragmatic.
Whoa, hang on a second.
Dirge?
Don't you have a name or something? I'm good.
What franchise is missing from my brain that I feel like I should know and have forgotten about?
Targets identified. Neutralizing threats.
Neutralize us?
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through.
Because this isn't the Exoprimal game, is it? I thought that came out like years ago and flopped.
Initiating hack.
Oh, Pragmata. That was announced, what, 3-4 years ago?
I said I am DI.
Okay. Look, how about we call you Diana?
Diana?
I was interested to see more of this one.
Haven't heard of this one.
2026. It's real. I guess because people thought it like didn't exist anymore. Because we never saw anything of it for years.
Ooh.
Oh hey, today is Saturday, which means curry time.
Awesome, I love curry.
Speaking of curry, apparently the current president
What in the hell?
humane. What does that mean? It's okay, I'll get it.
Curry time.
Holy shit.
Romeo, stay with me. Good guy. Romeo, listen up.
Why do I get like if the Japanese were to make King of the Hill vibes?
Don't worry, I made this just in case. The dead
I'm feeling Rick and Morty.
Don't move, okay?
Japanese King of the Hill Rick and Morty. Oh wait, did it say Adult Swim? I think you're right. This is very Adult Swim.
From now on, you're half dead man. No, wait, that's pretty lame. Dead man.
Oh,
Now on, you're dead man.
it's gonna be a Soulspawn.
Oh. When it started with the melee combat, I was like, is it just melee only? And then the guy came out with a gun, and I was like, this gives me Dead Rising vibes now.
Hmm.
It's like anime Dead Rising. I'm kind of into this. Ultra-violent
doing a
science fiction.
Bunch of like mixed styles.
I'm watching with one eye because my left eye hurts. I don't know if it's Adult Swim.
2026. Maybe.
Huh? That was Grandpa's voice. Are you like a spirit?
I'm on your back.
What the fuck? That's cool.
Interesting.
Suda 50, of course. Of course it's a Suda 51 game.
グラスホッパーの役者の須田剛一です。いえいえ。皆さんトレーラーどうでした？グラスホッパーの久々の新作、ロミオ・イザ・デッドマンです。いよいよ発表できました。このゲームはですね、主人公のロミオがロミオスターゲート
FBI investigator.
Character Romeo. It's a cool name, right?
凶悪なですね、指名手配犯を様々な時空に飛んで
Very classic
そん
name.
なブラッディなアクションゲームとなっています。そして今回はですね、剣だけじゃありません。銃も使えます。
Bobby Watts, you able to get Optrex spray where you are? I remember when I had issues with my eyes, I would use Optrex and it was the green bottle. You spray it on like your eyelids so it doesn't go in your eye. It actually really helps. If you can get that, I highly recommend it. 2026. Oh yeah, a lot of these will probably be 2026, to be fair. Silent Hill F.
サクコ、どこ行くの？こっち通るの珍しいね。今は誰かと喋りたくて。私も後から行くね。
Wait, is it Silent Hill F?
じゃあね。
Hmm.
裏切り者。
I'm second guessing myself.
Oh.
What's it called? Optrex. Let me find it for you. It's spelled like that. That's the brand. There might be an alternative brand where you are that's similar. But they do all sorts. They do like eye drops, they do sprays. And they do them for different eye problems. There's like one with like a green label that I always found good. It was a spray form.
I'm down for like a Japanese Silent Hill.
Okay, so the thing that I love here, seeing gameplay finally, is everyone was worried it was going to be first person because they released that Silent Hill a short message. Like a mini game. And they made it first person and it looked very Silent Hill F-y. It was like, oh shit, is this like a prototype? Thankfully, no, we've got third person. I'm so happy.
That makes me think of Corpse Party a little bit.
Yeah, this one's supposed to be like a very floral. If I remember, there's like a big flowery monster. It's like one of the main monsters. Covered in like sakura leaves.
I like the look of that weapon.
This one looks cool. It does. I love it. Give me all the Silent Hill you can possibly muster.
Yeah, I love those games.
Force feed it to me. Inject it into my veins. Yeah, you've got that, but yeah, give that a try at some point. The reason I like the spray one is because it doesn't interfere with your actual eyes or cause them to sting or anything. It's like very refreshing.
The church's orders are absolute.
Just going on your eyelids.
Sacrifices must be stopped. We will track the ethereal castle, break its gates, and exterminate the creatures that dwell within. The Demon Lord himself will fall by our hand. This mission will test the limits of your courage. You will face horrors beyond your darkest imaginings. Beasts that defy reason. Creatures born of pure darkness.
They could announce a new Souls-like. I mean, never say never. I think it's possible. As to what Souls-like, I'm not sure. Like, are you talking from software?
I really want to play through the Castlevania games.
Same, I've never fully gone through them.
I think I have the collection that has the first games.
Oh yeah, they did do that collection. You're talking any? Oh yeah, I'm sure there'll be a few. If you're talking any company.
I think I have these games.
Oh, I remember Bloodstained coming out. It got like high praise. I guess this is like a new one.
So you've come, dogs of the church, right into the palm of my
Problem with your eye is that it just randomly starts irritated and waters. Yeah, I think the off-track stuff might help.
I'm seeing, or a hellscape I can't quite put into words. You've somehow been sent back in time 8 years.
Oh.
But the situation
Give it a go at some point.
I'm counting on you, Agent.
Digimon story.
I think the only Digimon game I've played is that like hack and slash one and Digimon World.
Digimon World is the one I remember on like the PS1.
You raise your Digimon badly and it turns into that shit monster.
I remember you guys.
Oh yeah, just like shit everywhere.
Sugamon.
We have been enemies
The little like yellow one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We now believe most of the anomalies we've been dealing with stem
I used to find it hilarious as a kid though. I used to walk it in front of doors and gates to force it to shit there so that people couldn't exit. Because it had like a collision box so people couldn't walk through it. It would always make that like really cheesy fart sound.
So, is the Digimon World like Pokemon that Digimon are just everywhere? I thought they were like in a virtual space or something.
I don't know a ton about the lore of Digimon. I think they're supposed to be in a digital world.
Agent,
But I
So
think
just
it's
that
more
they're,
that
like-
the people get pulled into the digital world.
Because here it seemed like they were in like the real world.
They escaped.
Yeah.
It's an infestation. Steel Rising's really stupid. I haven't got to play it. I did buy it.
Abandon not your way with
Just not got
children of
around to it
Iblis,
yet.
but deliver us from our sins, that we
Oh.
might know salvation.
Kind of Final Fantasy game. Is this Tactics? Or whatever it's called.
I think this is Tactics, yeah.
Walk this path of subterfuge and conflict.
The powerful
The only Final Fantasy I've played is the online one.
Because I do remember this on like the PSP or something. Tactic.
Do you remember when your father showed us how to make a whistle of a blade of grass?
I fucking love it when games let you play the classic graphics and modern ones.
Oh, same. Because sometimes the modern ones just don't work for you. And it's like, I just want to play the old one, but like on the new system.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann, here to deliver news and release dates for games coming to PS5 later this year.
We hope you enjoyed that first look at Final Fantasy Tactics: The Evil East Chronicles. The game will include 2 versions of the original PlayStation Classic. The enhanced version, which features improved graphics, fully voiced dialogue, refined gameplay,
Seems really
and
cool.
much more, as well as the classic version, which brings a faithful recreation of the 1997 original to modern consoles. Final Fantasy Tactics: The Evil East Chronicles.
Wait, so is the one on the PSP already a remaster of
and
an
will be
original
available
one?
for pre-order later today.
Probably.
I guess it
This
was.
next game is something really special.
It's a
When I first
fairly
played
old
it,
game,
I
right?
laughed so hard I
I mean, she
almost
said
barfed. Let's check
1994.
it out.
But is there maybe just toilet?
Toilet?
Yeah, sorry, I just need to pee.
How badly?
Just normal. Bad.
What is this?
Oh, wait.
I can run away.
I forget what this one's called, but it's like a Bennett Foddy type
You can watch.
Oh.
game.
In baby steps, all you have
Baby
to do
steps,
is
that's the
carefully
one.
place one foot in front of the other, which
Yeah,
is
just-
easier said than done.
Just place your feet
Main
one in front
character
of the
Nate
other.
requires
It's
some
easy.
pretty deliberate movement
Okay,
to
this
make
actually
even
looks
the
fun,
simplest
though.
progress. It's a captivating open-world experience.
I would
filled with
unironically
oddball
play it as like a
characters.
rage stream, but my viewers would have to know I would rage.
Found it even without a map. The best toilet on the mountain.
Oh, good.
Definitely check this one out when it comes to PS5 on September 8th.
Oh, it might have been PC only for a while, so I guess that's the console port.
Hirogami is a unique action-adventure title from Bandai Namco Studios Singapore.
Oh, this is very cool. This is very tearaway.
In this journey to save your origami home, you'll transform into paper shapes with distinct abilities, including a paper airplane,
Does Sony really love their like shape-shifting games?
and a powerful ape.
Yeah, I think they do.
Master the art of folding when Hirogami arrives on PS5 later this summer. Sid, why don't you tee this next one up?
Thanks,
Where's my
Sean.
new
The
Souls-like
Hot Shot
addiction?
series has been with PlayStation from the very beginning, and its latest installment,
I mean, if we don't see one here, we're bound to see one on Friday in the main Summer Game Fest event.
Compete in courses from 10 different regions around the
Like,
world.
what was the last golf game that I played? I think the minigame in Tower Unite.
Variants. Pre-orders begin later today.
I think mine was like Wii
And
Sports.
those who do will get Bandai Namco's iconic Pac-Man.
I was still but a child.
Tower Unite has a really good mini golf
Golf Hot
game.
Shots drives onto PS5 September 5th.
Tower Unite, did he say?
Yeah, it's like a kind of like a
Ninja Gaiden Ragebound
yeah.
is a
You
challenge
remember
in the
Kishimo Tower? It's from them.
Okay.
From the makers
It's
of the
basically a
Blasphemous series,
official
Ragebound
game now.
stars dual protagonists from
Oh,
It's
rival
really fun.
clans forced to combine their souls and skills against a demon uprising. And longtime fans will really love the pulse-pounding soundtrack featuring guest composers from the original series.
We've never played a Ninja Gaiden game.
Not a single one of them?
No.
Not even the like newer 3D ones?
No, none of them.
Holy shit. They did do
Ninja Gaiden Ragebound arrived
remakes
July
of I
31st
think
on
the
PS5
3D
and
ones
PS4.
recently. Or like remasters.
Are they supposed to be super difficult or something?
Yeah, they're very tough.
From the game bakers, Cairn is a
Oh
survival
yeah, we
climbing
saw this game.
experience where you must carefully plan your ascent up a
I've
deadly
seen this one a lot. I think it was like last year. We saw this like 4 or 5 times.
to discover secrets.
Hey! Hey, wait for me!
Encounter other
I'm
climbers.
gonna get off for now, getting
Marco.
sleepy.
Nice to meet you.
and
Watch the rest of
survive
this
the
later,
harsh
give you my
conditions of the
thoughts.
climb.
See you later. Catch you later, Bubby Watts. Thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate it. I do understand it tends to be pretty late for you at this sort of time, so
Later today.
I'm sorry about that, but thanks for swinging by.
That's all from us, but there's still a lot of State of Play to come.
This next reveal comes from the game preservationist at Digital Eclipse. Nothing can prepare you for their next collection, arriving later this year.
God of War.
We knew pretty early on that the game was fun to play, people were excited about it.
The
No.
most rewarding part of it is just seeing people react to it.
Oh!
We knew that we were onto something.
Oh shit.
Holy shit.
It was such a shock to see this game. I was like, I can't believe this game exists.
Because Digital Eclipse do a lot of porting and remasters, I was like, maybe they got God of War. No. Fucking Mortal Kombat?
It became something that added to the mystique of Mortal Kombat. Fatality.
We're showing you a
Is my
part of a
Discord
world
not in
that's
streamer
much
mode again?
larger.
Yeah, it's not automatically turning into it for some reason.
It also keeps picking up OBS's activity, which is really annoying.
Was there like a Game Boy Mortal Kombat they showed for a bit?
Template to make the games.
Oh god, maybe.
It's a bit of the Wild West.
Every part of that game is an expression of who we were and what we wanted to do.
Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, the dragon logo and all related characters.
Besides the new Resident Evil, this is boring. What the hell? There's been at least a few things here that are pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it's funny because we're usually the ones that snark at these things. Oh, a new PlayStation fighting stick. That's kind of cool looking, actually.
Oh shit.
Oh, here we go. This will be like the last trailer of this, I would assume, before release.
That guy? No, he's close.
Such a good game.
Oh, they had DLSS on. Or PSSR, some kind of upscaling method.
Loading like this, it's a revolution. All right, Commander. Baby. Take this. Here comes another one. You won't get away from me. Time for you to taste some real.
Yeah, so many fucking corpses in that ghost fight.
Go back to your own world. See you in hell. I'll find you in What the?
Oh, they are doing it.
Doing what? Sorry. Oh, Ape
Ape
Escape?
Escape. Yeah, I was wondering that during the 24-hour stream. Or some other stream, can't remember.
None of these games want to risk full price, though. You don't have to. You just wait a few months. Wait a year, 2 years.
Oh. That's a cool effect.
What the fuck? And more. You can't just say and more.
Spirit stones.
I want to see the more.
Shiny stones imbued with humankind's never-ending dreams. Since time immemorial, this power has been the impetus for
This
human
Neo?
wars.
Such an ominous atmosphere, and one thick with the presence of Aratama.
Neo 3 question mark? That's what I'm thinking. Because Neo 2's been out too long for it to be like a DLC.
My scribes in the military was really into Neo.
Here is my answer.
Neo's like the one Souls like that like well and truly bested me. I just could not get very far. You don't like... What do you like? Is my question. It seems like every game that we ever talk about on stream, play on stream, or we see on stream, you don't like.
How foolish of you to have entered the depths of hell.
Yeah, Neo 3.
Okay. I'll have to push through the pain at some point and really try and get through them.
Tokugawa.
Not true, I'll watch you play Dark Souls. That is true. By that I mean what you said is true.
今作のアクションはシリーズおなじみのサムライスタイルに加え、新たに忍者スタイルを追加、より多彩な戦闘を楽しめます。
Neo is very cool. It's just so hard. I think that first game is the biggest barrier. Because they improved a lot in the second one, but that first one is so rough to play.
ぜひプレイしてご意見いただければと思います。2026年の発売に向け、続報にもぜひご期待ください。
Just hard attacks, or is it like stiffness of gameplay?
Yeah, just a bit stiff feeling.
No one knows how old the city really is. For me, it's all I've ever known. My whole world. I was raised in this city's shadow.
Oh, it's a VR game.
Free to take whatever I need to survive.
Probably should have figured that in the PlayStation VR logo.
Yeah.
Idols.
I think it's Thief.
Yeah, Thief.
This city hides many lost and legendary treasures. Locked away, waiting to be found, waiting to be taken. But some treasures
I don't even think it's a new Thief, though. I think this is the old one.
come with more.
Is that Garrett's Class I? It is Thief! Yeah, that's Garrett's Class I.
It's like I think it's literally just the one that came out on PS4, but VR now.
Oh, that definitely was different.
It's been so long since I played it, it just looked exactly the same.
Maybe they don't vary in looks too much.
Hey, you got some hosen?
That bow was definitely new though.
Looks interesting, it does.
Elland, my dear
I love the art direction.
Very colorful.
Academia has taken everything from us.
Makes me think of Deathloop a little bit.
All connected.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And it's up to you now. to use that power.
Oh. So other players will like affect your story.
I wonder if they actually affect your story, unlike other games that say that they do and then they don't.
Will you help us?
Maybe like you kill someone, then another player will have like someone trying to take revenge for them. That's a cool idea.
Very, very promising. It's a year out too, so they've got time to polish anything that maybe isn't fun. Astrobot!
Hi, I'm Nicholas Ducey.
Give me all the Astrobot news.
Astrobot. It's a pleasure to be back today to share more news with you. What
I want to play that game so bad.
In the world of Astro.
It's fucking
Astrobot
good.
Launched last September to such encouraging feedback, even receiving a few honors we are truly grateful for. In October, we added 5 speedrun levels, followed by a Christmas special packed with festive surprises. And then earlier this year, the Vicious Void Galaxy made its appearance, adding yet more new challenging levels, all of which came at no additional cost.
I love festive
Today,
content.
I am pleased to announce that later this month, you will be able to enjoy 5 brand new challenge levels in Astrobot.
Hell yeah.
Bringing the total to a whopping 90 planets.
They've continued
New
to
special
update
bots
this.
will be there too, including Atsu from Ghost of Yotei, alongside other fans' favorites, but these ones are
That's
a
pretty
surprise.
cool looking.
And finally, the Astrobot DualSense wireless controller will return later this year.
Hey,
with a
I
slight
missed
twist,
out on that.
So be on the lookout for more news coming soon.
I'm buying
From all
one.
of
I
us
missed it
at
last
Team
time.
Asobi, thank you
I gotta
all
feel like
for
the eyes would
amazing
just rub off at some
reception you gave our
point.
game. And enjoy
We'll just
the
what,
rest of the
sorry?
show.
Wouldn't the eyes rub off at some point though?
You would think so, but I've got this like God of War PS5 controller that came out with Ragnarok. I've used and abused this thing and it's still got the wolves on the touchpad. Like they're very ingrained in there.
Sea of Thieves.
Oh.
Or not? No.
Oh, fucking
Oh yeah, Sea of Thieves. This is Microsoft.
one of Microsoft games are on PlayStation now.
Wow.
Like Sea of Thieves is on PlayStation. Secret of Monkey Island, is that the one I'm thinking of? That's what the character looked like.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, it's an RPG.
I'm a little confused. Let me snooze that ad for you guys. Sea Remnants? I guess it's like a Sea of Thieves, but doing its own thing.
Oh.
Journey or something.
Yeah. I've heard that Journey is really cool.
Is this, pretty sure it is, Mike Bissel's team. I forget what his team's called. But he did Thomas Was Alone and then, Absu Journey. I think that is his team. Very cool.
Interesting.
Lord of the Sea. Yeah, these guys do a lot of these types of games. Like, they're all along the same sort of vibe, but they're very unique.
Atmospheric, story rich.
Yeah.
Striking adventure from the team.
They're really fun to play, oddly enough. It's
We're
weird.
excited to announce that Sword of the Sea will launch this summer into the PlayStation Plus game catalog.
Oh, there's the boys. Remedy.
On June 17th,
Making Finland proud.
worldly action to game catalog with FBC Firebreak. In this cooperative FPS set in the paranatural world of Control, you and
Cooperative
two fellow
FPS.
agents must confront and contain the reality-warping chaos found within the oldest house. Fun in short bursts or deep dives, FBC
June
Firebreak launches day
17th.
1 into game catalog on June 17th.
Why does everything come out while I'm broke?
The PlayStation Plus Classics
Ooh.
catalog welcomes several new titles this summer. The PS2 version of legendary immersive
Oh,
sim
hell yeah.
Deus Ex arrives June 17th.
Oh, this is good shit.
In July, Twisted Metal 3 and Twisted Metal 4 join the service just in time for the second season premiere of Twisted Metal, which arrives July 31st in select countries, including Peacock in the US. Additionally, 2 of Capcom's most beloved games from the original PlayStation are set to join the Classics lineup.
By the way, there is a way that you can play.
Resident Evil 2
Oh shit!
and Resident Evil 3 will arrive later this summer in the Classics catalog.
Buying those. There is a way that you can play
Additionally, Myst and
PlayStation
Rivet
games
will
on your
arrive later
PC,
this
by the
month
way.
as part of the Days of Play celebration, running now through June 11th.
Sony made it
Days
so
of
that
Play is a 2-week event that includes
PlayStation
bonus
Plus
content
has its
drops,
own app on
great deals
PC.
software and hardware, and more.
and their game
Visit
streaming
PlayStation blog
works
and PlayStation.com for full details.
for PS5, PS4, PS3 games that are on the
His
service.
parents cut their own rope to save him. He watched them fall, then found his way.
Obviously,
off
the
that
streaming's not
mountain.
going to be perfect, but if you were desperate to play one of them, and there was like no other good way, it's a way that you could use. You could sign up for a month.
This is gonna be the James Bond game.
His superiors all
Think
praise
so.
his instincts.
And they're all in need of early retirement. Nobody knows what to do with him, Mom.
No, and I suspect he feels the same way. But what he did in Iceland.
What he did in Iceland was insubordination. It was ill-disciplined, utterly reckless. He only survived thanks to blind luck. Give me one good reason to put him in the program, Mom.
I think you just.
That's the same voice actor as the handler in Hitman, right?
Simple. Bond is a bullet
Absolutely no
without a
clue.
target. Let's give him one.
Who's this Chad? I mean, very clearly James Bond, but
Appointment.
The name's Bond.
James Bond. He's with me.
And you are? Don't think we've had the pleasure.
Now let's not get ahead of ourselves, James.
I've only seen, is it Time to Die? The James Bond movie.
damn. I need to see some of the newer ones.
We're facing a situation of the
Maybe not the
utmost
newest
delicacy.
ones,
I need
but
all my pieces
some
on
of the
board.
newish ones.
009 is a master manipulator. Whatever the
They went
endgame
downhill
is,
after
we won't
Skyfall.
see it coming.
Jet lag. Gets me every time.
She's not your friend, Bond. She's an asset.
With respect, Mom. To hell with that.
Very cool.
Tell me, what do you do, James?
Lately, headhunting.
In fact, the Hitman games are amazing. That studio will do great with James Bond.
Yeah.
And it's the gameplay style would fit very well too.
I mean, oh my god. Just angered my dog.
I suppose this is another teachable moment.
Yeah, you can like definitely see the influence of the Hitman gameplay elements in there. But then there's a lot that they've done to make it its own for James Bond, for sure.
Hello, I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of Iron Interactive. The team is thrilled to announce 007 First Flight. You'll experience James Bond as a young air crewman in the Royal Navy. Before the tuxedo and the martinis, as he first steps into the world of espionage, striving to earn his 00 status. Everyone at Iron Interactive has poured their passion and dedication into crafting an experience that honors the legacy of Bond, harnessing our 25 years of agent expertise. This is just the beginning of our journey with 007, and we can't wait to share more with you soon.
Something about that statement concerns me. Like, something about that felt like live service kind of deal. Just the start of our journey with this franchise. I'm hoping you just mean sequels and spin-offs, not massive chapter packs.
Ghost of Tsushima?
Yeah, this is the new one.
You're still with me?
This one's out soon, I believe.
I keep saying that I haven't played any of the games, but let's just be real, I don't play any new games.
You miss out on a lot of them, but to be fair, they're expensive for so long that it takes a while for them all to be affordable.
Yeah. I usually get my games from Humble.
And then by the time they are affordable and you maybe want to play it, there's newer games that hype you up, and then you forget about them, and then you get another set of games on your backlog, and you're like, fuck. Just never get around to them. There's too many damn games.
Oh. Is it Marvel United, Marvel vs. Capcom, something like that?
I mean, the music's kind of banger. Spider-Man getting fucked up.
Marvel's Bizarre Adventure. Captain Japan.
Captain Japan.
This is great.
This is just mayhem. I love fighting games, but I'm so trash at them. There's just too many combos.
I really want to try one of these where you get two, like, team members.
Yeah. I'd mainly want to try that because someone can carry me. It's not just up to me.
Like how... Or is it always multiple players? I thought that you can like swap your character.
Not sure.
Just wondering how hard it would be to keep up with their like moves if you have multiple characters.
What? It always starts with the drinks. Hey, do you want to get crunk and we'll just work on some ideas?
Yeah, they get drunk and they figured out Marvel's bizarre adventure.
Yeah.
いや本当に聞いた時はびっくりしましたね。で、世界的に本当に有名な IP ですし、光栄だなと思いつつも、まず本当にうちの会社で大丈夫かなという不安もあり。
In other words, he shit himself. He's like, man, this could be a good idea, but also, fuck. I walked over to my friend in the bar and I just said, I need new panties now.
Really came from a place of pure fandom and wanting to say, why isn't PlayStation in this space?
So PlayStation approached us with this vision to bring Marvel back to the forefront of the tag fighting genre. And that got us really excited because we had worked with them before on successful stuff like the Marvel Spider-Man franchise with Insomniac.
When it came to approaching Marvel, you have to kind of first float the idea and let them know, hey, you know, we're thinking about approaching a company like Arc System Works to make a fighting game. We'd love to partner with you to do this really great collaboration. Would you be interested?
When they
I'm just waiting for that Wolverine heavy hitter.
It's always refreshing to work with a team that will take on the challenge of tackling Marvel, putting their own spin on it, and they're just uppercutting that challenge into the stratosphere. And that's what you get with this team. I mean, they couldn't make something boring if they tried.
社長からも本当に作れるんだったらぜひやりたいねっていうことを言われました。まあ話を受けてしまった以上これは私がプロデューサーなのかなっていうところで。
The tricky thing is that most fans, including myself, see this as a sacred genre for Marvel. The tough part is finding a partner that's crazy enough to take on the task, because you either do something like this big and bold, or you don't do
Last
it.
Marvel fighting game that I played was Rise of the Imperfects.
I have a good grasp on their art style and how they would approach certain IPs. You come in with your kind of own expectations of, here's what I would expect to see from Arc System Works when they take on a Marvel IP.
Yeah, it's a really cool game.
What came up was something that went beyond that.
一番最初にマーベルさんに提出した時はなんとなくマイケルさんの反応はあんまり芳しくなかった印象があって、まあ何がまずいのかなっていろいろこうやっぱり
I always love seeing the different ways
もっとアークのやりたい
that 3D artists make their
というような
rigs.
話をいただいたことがあって。
I remember personally the first time I saw.
Yeah, so they really wanted to like do the studio spin on the Marvel characters.
今回のアイアンマンのデザインを皆さんご覧いただければわかると思うんですけども、かなりこう日本らしい
I do like seeing different
デ
designs
ザインっていうのが出ているかなと
rather
思う
than
ので、
just the same ones over and
皆さん
over.
の反応がすこぶる良くて、
Yeah, and if it's something really amazing comes out from the studio, they can always implement it in the main stuff.
Yeah.
Brick house. And the fact that they added anime mech elements to him just felt really
Plus,
natural to home.
obviously in the future it does open the doors for like, now we can sell you a classic skin pack.
Not just the IP, but gameplay mechanics.
Do you want the old Iron Man
take from
skins?
Japan, the creators that are doing awesome work here, and bring that to the global platform.
まあ特別なところいっぱいあるんですけど、まあ本当にやっぱり強調すべきは、まあ格闘ゲームのチームバトルの中では。
So do they basically have the same like move set? I can't imagine like keeping up with stuff like you do with Mortal Kombat, for example, if you have 4 characters.
I would imagine that the combos themselves are probably similar between characters. The actual attack itself is different.
I can fucking barely play one character in a fighting game.
That I think players are going to
Real.
be very excited to see.
今回4対4という、革新的なところにチャレンジしている中で4キャラクター練習しないと勝てないんじゃ
And
な
then
い
the
か
worst part is like you find one that you like, but then you find that not all characters are properly balanced and it's one that's not that great, and then you have to learn a new one.
So you could either duke it out as just the leader and 3 assists, or you can tag in your assists to swap the leader and change the matchup on the fly.
I don't think a lot of people thought this day would be here, would come. You know, this has just been an awesome journey, and I'm excited that we get to be able to share it with all the fans out there.
I'll tell you right now, a lot of fighting games, they never get to experience this level
Yeah,
of
it kind of looked
production,
like Steve
and
Buscemi.
It's just a dream to even be working with these 2 great partners.
それは決してビジネスという枠組みではなくて、それぞれの強い思いの中でこのタイトルを成功させよう、いいゲームにしてファンに届けようと。
The 3 companies have come together to do this, and I think we really are going to make something magical here.
このタイトルですね、まだまだ開発途中ではありますが、続々とキャラクターも発表していきたいと思いますし、キャラクター以外のコンテンツというところも今後いろいろ出ていくと思います。今しばらく楽しみにお待ちいただければなと思います。Stay tuned.
They spent a lot of time on this one.
Yeah. I mean, it is a Marvel title, so...
They paid the big bucks for this one to be in here this long. That Marvel money.
You're still with me?
Sony eating good. Oh, sizzle real time. Means we're coming to a close here.
Mm-hmm.
It seems the upcoming battle is truly unavoidable.
Unless that was the last announcement. I mean, to be fair, we've still got Summer Game Fest, so even if this is kind of... like lackluster at the very end here, it's not the end of the world.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the end.
Very interesting stuff. I mean, I won't be able to play that Thief game, goddammit. The Thief 2 is probably one of the best stealth games ever made.
I do love me some Thief. That reboot was okay, but it didn't quite hit home as well. It was just Dishonored reskinned.
Yeah, it wasn't Thief enough. So I'm guessing that
Sorry?
I'm guessing that the character in the VR game is gonna be that like follower you have in the reboot.
I guess so, yeah. There was some good stuff. I think the unfortunate part is that most of it kind of already have seen, or like they just showed us more of it, which I mean is never a bad thing. I'll always take more of something. When it comes to like the heavier hitters, obviously James Bond. Right up there.
Absolutely. The studio has done some really good work before, so...
Also, I realized my microphone was a little quiet the entire time, but it... hopefully okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't the best showcase. It was okay. It gets like maybe a 6 out of 10. Just above average. But we do have... I believe the next like big showcase it's worth watching is on Friday, Summer Game Fest, and then I think it's like the day after that, or it might be the same day, but it's like midnight or something, is the Xbox showcase.
Yeah.
And I still don't know when Nintendo's is. I'll have to look that up. Maybe they haven't announced it yet, but Nintendo have one coming too. I guess that'll probably do it for us for now. And hopefully we can see y'all for Summer Game Fest on Friday. If there's another event, I'll try and let people know. But for now, Friday.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Thanks for the subs, the follows. We'll catch y'all next time.
Yeah, I'll probably continue some more Age of Empires.
Oh yeah, true. You have fun with Age of Empires.
Yep.
We'll catch you later.
Bye.
Bye.